It was our anniversary and everything seemed perfect. She smiled at me, hugged me like nothing had ever gone wrong, and whispered sweet words I almost believed. But something in her eyes felt off, a flicker of guilt I couldn't place. Curiosity, mixed with a gnawing suspicion, drove me to her phone after she left the room for a call. That's when I saw it. A single notification that didn't belong to our innocent life. My heart skipped and a sinking dread began. I knew at that moment my world was about to shatter. Opening the message thread, I froze. It was from someone I never expected, my best friend. The words were intimate, mocking, and absolutely undeniable. How long had this been going on? My hands trembled as I scrolled, each text a fresh blow to my trust. She had smiled at me minutes ago, while secretly weaving a story of betrayal behind my back. I tried to rationalize, maybe it was a joke, a misunderstanding, but the photos attached silenced every hopeful thought. This wasn't a mistake, it was deliberate, cruel, and humiliating. I sat there, heart pounding, staring at the screen. Anger, disbelief, and heartbreak collided inside me. How could someone I loved so deeply do this? The betrayal wasn't just about cheating. It was about lying to my face, mocking the love I gave freely. I imagined her smiling moments ago, pretending, hiding the truth. My mind raced, trying to figure out whether to confront her now or gather more evidence. The suspense was unbearable. Every second without knowing made the betrayal sharper, twisting inside me like a knife I couldn't remove. Then I noticed something even more shocking. They weren't just messaging. They were planning meetings, leaving clues about dates and places. My best friend, someone I trusted as family, was actively participating in her deception. I felt physically sick, unable to comprehend the audacity. The anniversary dinner, the smiles, the hugs, all a mask for a double life I never imagined. The thought of every intimate moment being a lie made me want to scream, but I restrained myself, deciding I needed the full story before acting. I followed her secretly the next day, heart hammering. She thought she was careful, taking hidden routes, meeting him in secluded places. But I tracked everything, recording snippets, collecting proof. Each discovery was worse than the last. A kiss, a whispered conversation, the intimacy that confirmed my worst fears. My anger boiled, but beneath it simmered something darker. The humiliation of being so thoroughly deceived. My mind couldn't escape the betrayal. Every laugh and touch from her in the past seemed poison now. I realized I had to choose my moment carefully. Then an unexpected moment. She called me, asking to meet. Calmly smiling like nothing had happened. I went, hiding my fury behind a polite face. She began to talk about rebuilding trust, about a mistake she regretted. But I had the evidence, every photo, every text, every secret meeting. And as she spoke, I noticed her phone lying on the table, unlocked. My pulse quickened. Should I confront her now or wait for the ultimate revelation? The tension was unbearable, and every second I pretended to listen fueled the suspense of what I was about to unleash. I picked up her phone casually, pretending to check a message, and opened the gallery. Images of them together, more intimate than I ever imagined, stared back at me. Her eyes widened, and for a second panic flashed across her face. She thought she had control, but the moment was mine. I didn't yell, I didn't scream. I let silence hang heavy and suffocating. The room, once filled with her false charm, felt like a tomb of lies. And then I did something she would never forget. I showed her everything, texts, photos, recorded meetings. The color drained from her face as the evidence mounted. She tried to laugh it off, to charm me, to explain away her betrayal, but it was useless. My heart ached, but my mind was sharp and unforgiving. I didn't cry, I didn't plead. I simply watched her unravel, witnessing the shock and humiliation she had inflicted on me reflected back tenfold. The betrayal was complete, and now she was the one exposed, powerless, and utterly ashamed. Then came the twist she never expected. I had invited our closest friends to witness the truth. As she realized everyone knew, her pride shattered. The mask of the perfect wife vanished in seconds, replaced with desperation and disbelief. I watched silently, letting the betrayal speak louder than any words I could muster. It was a moment of poetic justice, the revelation of lies hitting harder because it was public, undeniable, and final. I felt no satisfaction, only a cold clarity that things would never be the same. I walked away, leaving her standing there, stunned and exposed. My love, trust, and devotion had been shattered. replaced by a clarity forged in betrayal. I didn't need revenge. The truth had done it all. I questioned everything I thought I knew about her, about us, about trust. But one thing was certain. I would never let deception touch my life again. She thought she controlled the story. But in the end, the narrative had changed forever. And the price of her betrayal was humiliation she would never forget.